Hello, congratulations. My name's Nora Brett, an official, the National Lottery Coordinator online agent. I was appointed by the National Lottery Director to contact you for your lucky winning prize. Have you been contacted by any of our online agent regarding your winning prize?
Hello, Nora, and no, I haven't been contacted by any of your online agents about this. What the fuck kind of Mickey Mouse operation are you running there? I better get my prize money or I'm going to sue you motherfuckers.
Before starting any communication, be careful of your speech, as we don't torrent trash in this place. I hope you understand me.
What the fuck is wrong with my speech? I have every right to be upset with you incompetent idiots. I would have had my money by now if you actually knew what the hell you're doing over there.
Tell that to your mom. A woman that gives birth to a fool is also a fool. You lack home training, and I think it's time you should go back and get a home training, Nicopol.
You obviously lack training on how to operate a lottery. I should be sitting on a beach sipping Mai Tais with my winnings right now, but instead I'm sitting in my shithole apartment getting insulted by some useless fuckwit. This is a joke. I'm reporting you to the Lottery Commission and filing a lawsuit.
For your information, your prize has been cancelled, so your repost is useless like you. I warned you from beginning, and we don't accept trashed.
Your organization doesn't accept trash, yet they still hired you.
Go figure. You can't just cancel my winnings. That's totally illegal. So I guess I'll see you in court then. You better send my money now, or the Lottery Commission is going to shut you down.
You're free to send your barrister with evidence of your winning prize. Trash is not accepted here. It can be accepted in your home, but not here.
Trash? You mean like how you insulted not only me, but my mother? Your mother must wish she had gotten an abortion instead of giving birth to a piece of shit like you. I've never seen such an unprofessional organization in my life. You better believe you'll hear from not just my lawyer, but from the Lottery Commission as well. So unless you want to get completely shut down, you better send my fucking money now.
Nothing will come to you. Your winning is cancelled. To hell with you.
Well, something is definitely coming to you.
A huge fine, criminal charges, and a lawsuit. So unless you don't want that shit show on your hands, you better send my money now.
It better is come to me. Your prize has been cancelled. In your next world, let to speak to people. For now, it's too late to talk about what is gone.
And if you had any brains, you'd realize you can't just cancel someone's lottery winnings just because your feelings got hurt. And there's going to be a major legal headache because of it.
I have made the point note to you. I'm your online claiming agent, and my decision is finally to your prize. Your prize is terminated over your trash speech. You can do whatever you want from now. That is your life biggest lost.
And I have to keep reminding you that it's highly illegal, you stupid fucking bitch, so send my money now.
You can get your lawyer and family members. No evidence. Your mummy and sisters are bitch. That's if you have any.
Oh, believe me, I will. There's a major storm coming your way now.
I've seen a lot, and your storm is in the graveyard.
Now you're sending death threats. You're in deep shit now. I'm reporting you to Instagram too, but if you send my money, I can forget about all this.
You're free. Free and free.
You're definitely not free. You're going to be in prison very soon.
I'm ready. Anytime. Free food and connection in prison if you don't know.
Your mom must be so proud of you, you pathetic waste of skin. You're so unprofessional, it's ridiculous. Does the National Lottery even know you talk to clients like this?
Yeah, because the client dropped a hate speech, so their management is not interested to process your prize anymore. It has been terminated final.
Good day. I am Mike Hunt, Esquire, the personal attorney representing Frank Rizzo. It has been brought to my attention that he recently won the National Lottery. However, you are denying payment of his prize. Allow me to point out that this is in direct violation of the Lotteries and the Gambling Act 2005. Section 9(1) Article 2 states, a participant in possession of a valid winning combination ticket must be paid in full by the corporation. In arbitration between the corporation and the participant, the Lottery Commission must review the case to determine if the corporation may or may not deny payment. Refusal of the corporation to make full payment of the prize to the participant otherwise is subject to revokement of the corporation's lottery license and a minimum fine of £50,000. I strongly urge you to proceed with payment of the prize to my client, or this matter will be brought forward to the Lottery Commission, and a lawsuit against the National Lottery will be filed on my behalf.
Thanks for your message. I thought you're here to apologize on his behalf, but I see that you don't know your job. As a lawyer, you should first and foremost admit that the trash said by your client is wrong and apologize on his behalf, because we can talk about his winning prize if I'm willing to consider it. But since you don't know your job, you have to go back and study more about law. A good lawyer will first of all tender an apology on behalf of his client's hate speech. But no, you won't do that because you're not a lawyer. I can see the reason your clients say trash may be his following your footsteps.
Someone who is insulting and threatening their clients and committing multiple crimes should not be questioning someone else's professionalism. But just between you and me, I believe you when you say he talked trash. He is a belligerent asshole, and his mouth is always getting him in trouble, so I keep having to defend him in court because of it. Unfortunately, he is my wife's brother, so I keep having to help him. Please don't tell him I said any of this, though. I will discuss your suggestion of an apology with him, though, and see if we can't resolve this matter without having to enter a legal battle.
Provide your ID and address.
I'm in no way obligated to provide you with my ID, but given the circumstance, I'm willing to entertain your demand. My address is Huntlaw, 640 Cumstane Avenue, Butthole, Ontario, Canada. Telephone 519-256-7200.
But before I can change my mind, I need an apology from your client. It must be in a written paper signed by you. If not, there's no way I can change my mind from terminating his winning prize. Make the letter in a PDF format. Include your office address in your... I will send you my email to send the file.
Well, that's specific. Legal format is normally used for legal documents and contracts rather than A4, hence the name legal. But then again, I don't know my job and need to go back and study more about law, as you so eloquently put it.
Maybe. We will see to that as we proceed.
And may I remind you that I am still waiting for your email address so that I may send this letter of apology to you. I also require your full name, which you have not disclosed anywhere, which I find highly suspect and unprofessional.
Here is my email, noraleebrett@gmail.com. Miss Nora Brett. Tell your client to message me once you sent me the letter. Thanks.
Thank you, and I am pleased to inform you that you should have received the letter of apology now, and I will notify my client of your request immediately.
Thank you. I will check my email, then I will do the needful to ensure that he got his prize.
Please find attached a letter of apology on behalf of my client, Frank Rizzo. Dear Miss Brett, I want to apologize for the rude behavior of my client, Frank Rizzo, this past week. His behavior was inexcusable, and I completely understand how upsetting it is when someone responds in such a disrespectful way, regardless of your ridiculously incompetent and unprofessional behavior. I have communicated to Mr. Rizzo that he will lose his lottery winnings because of this type of behavior. We truly hope that you will accept our sincere apology and will continue to serve my client in fulfilling his winning prize. Please let me know if you have any other concerns or questions, and I will gladly consider wasting more of my valuable time on them. Sincerely, Mike Hunt.
Hey, Nora, I think maybe we got off on the wrong foot here, so what you say we start over again? My lawyer told me he just sent you the apology letter, so I hope all is good now.
Yeah, all is good. Next time, learn to speak when you have an opportunity. This meant have cost you your winning prize. Congratulations, your profile won £1 million. Your prize is 100% free, and you will receive your winning prize through an international bank approved by the National Lottery Management and the United Nations for Lottery Winners. As your online claim agent, I'm here to guide you on how to claim your winning prize. Dear winner, in order to receive your prize, you are required to comply with the rules and regulations of the National Lottery for your winning prize. The information below is required to prepare your National Lottery Results Certificate. Note, as soon as your details is received, I will immediately forward to the management.
Sweet Jesus, that's what I'm talking about. I can't fucking wait to get my hands on that load of cash. Here's the deets you need. So how soon do you think I'll have this in my bank account?
You will get your winning certificate by Monday and with the direction to get your prize.
Awesome. Thanks, Nora. Appreciate it. Hey there, so when you say I'll get my cash by Monday, are you talking this morning, this afternoon, or what? I'm asking because this asshole at the Ferrari dealership won't hold the car I want for me until I can tell him exactly when I can pay them for sure.
They management will write to you regarding your winning prize. I have notified them again.
All right, maybe tell them to make it snappy then. This process has been delayed long enough as it is.
You don't have a problem. Congratulations, Mr. Frank. I want to inform you that your winning prize, they management have sent you an email and also a WhatsApp messenger with your winning certificate.
Okay, I still haven't received an email yet, and I don't have WhatsApp.
Okay.
Are you sure they sent my certificate to me?
Yes, I will request the mail content and send to you here.
Okay, you do that because management there clearly doesn't know how to send an email. Unbelievable! Christ, by the time I finally get my money, there'll be a new model available for the Ferrari I'm getting.
Dear winner, Mr. Frank Rizzo, this is the National Lottery. We hereby confirm to you that we have completed your winning certificate and also forwarded your winning details to our authorised paying bank, Trust Fort Bank, London, United Kingdom, for the transfer of your winnings amounting of £1 million British pounds sterling to you as the legal beneficiary following the lottery draft promo. I, Brian Carter, have personally sent the bank an email in your reference, so they will contact you for the transfer processes. Kindly follow their instructions and always consult me whenever you need my help, as I am here to guide you and ensure that you receive your winning prize without any further delay. You can as well forward this email to the bank, signed Mr. Brian Carter, cashier.
Hello, Mr. Brian Carter of the National Lottery told me to contact you about transferring £1 million that I won to my bank account. Check out my winning certificate here if you don't believe me, and let's make this snappy, okay? Those useless idiots at the lottery wasted enough valuable time as it is, so I sure hope you're a lot more competent than them.
Dear customer, Mr. Frank Rizzo, the management of Trust Fort Bank acknowledges your email and you are required to open an online banking account with us to enable you to receive your lottery-winning prize as a non-citizen of Britain. Kindly provide your information for the function of your online banking account. As listed above, you are required to provide the information to enable us to create your online account for your winning prize. Thanks, with respectful regards, Mr. Clement Frank, Managing Director.
No problem. I've attached my ID, and here's that info you want.
Hello, Mr. Frank. Have you followed the instruction?
I sure did, and I just hope this bank is way faster and more competent than your lottery is. Otherwise, I'm going to lose the speedboat I picked out and put on hold yesterday. At least they're not a bunch of anal pricks like the Ferrari dealership is.
If you lose the speedboat, you go for another. After all, you don't have money for speedboat before.
This isn't just any speedboat. It's a 1948 Vendor 23-foot twin-engine runabout. Do you know how hard these are to find? And this thing is in mint condition, too. It's fucking sweet.
If you believe, then you will get it.
For Christ's sake, what's going on over there? Is there some wacky UK holiday I don't know about?
What is it, National Crumpet Day or something?
What is the news from the bank?
Well, no news sure as fuck isn't good news in this case. I haven't heard jack shit from them yet. Are they even open today? Just when I thought it wasn't possible to get any more useless and incompetent than your organization, Trust Fort Bank came along and said, "Hold my beer."
The bank has already sent you a message as confirmed yesterday. Check your inbox or spam folder. Have you confirmed?
They're clearly not the brightest bunch, so they probably sent it to the wrong address or something because I haven't gotten dick from them yet. And yeah, I checked my spam folder.
I will inform the management to send a reminder.
I think maybe you should go over to this bank and show these idiots how to send an email.
The following emails then arrive, providing a link to a fake bank website, including the necessary PIN number and password that is required to log in. This is actually surprisingly elaborate for these ass clowns.
They bank will write to you today with your account.
Yeah, you weren't kidding about that. There's like 15 emails from them in my inbox now. First, they don't say anything for 2 days. Now they won't shut the fuck up. I'll try and figure this shit out now.
After logging into this fake bank website and entering the information it asks for, a pop-up window asks for an IMF code and will not complete the bank transfer without it.
Hey, thanks for setting this up for me, but I can't get the transfer to go through because it's asking for some IMF code. I don't know what the hell that is, and you didn't provide it, so help me out here. This is crazy. The bank transfer requires an IMF code, which they didn't provide, and now I'm probably going to have to wait another 2 days to get a response from this joke of a bank for that.
If you have any issue in transfer, contact the bank, thanks.
Yeah, I did that this morning, but no doubt I won't get a response from those fuckwits until next week. I had arranged for a bunch of hookers and a pile of blow to get delivered to a penthouse suite at the Ritz-Carlton for this weekend, but instead I'll be sitting around with my dick in my hand in my shithole apartment thanks to this useless bank.
The bank confirmed that they responded to you. Also check your spam folder if there's nothing in your inbox. Hello, Mr. Frank, did you got update from the bank? Hello, Frank, I still didn't hear from you. Have you received the code from the bank? Hello, Frank, have you bought your cars because I have not heard from you?
The only thing I bought was bail to get my ass out of jail. I was so pissed off that this useless bank dropped the ball on my money that I was standing in line Friday night in the supermarket and somebody looked at me the wrong way, so I grabbed him by the hair and slammed his face into the checkout counter and shoved a cucumber down his fucking throat, then pumped his eyes shut. I just got back home now. Man, I've never seen my lawyer so pissed off ever. He was yelling at me the whole way home, saying if he wasn't married to my sister, he would have left me there to rot.
You didn't answer my questions. Have you bought your car?
I just told you I just got out of jail now. Open your fucking eyes. And no, I haven't bought shit yet because of that joke of a bank.
What joke?
The bank informs Frank that to be able to transfer the winnings to a bank outside of the UK, a fee of $1,928 must be paid to the International Monetary Fund, and only then can the required IMF code be provided to complete the transfer to Frank's bank in Canada.
Hey, Clement, thanks for finally getting back to me, but what's with this bullshit fee here? Why should I have to send this $1,928 to you? Why can't you just deduct it from that money that's sitting there in your bank right now, and then just transfer the rest of it to my bank account here? There's no reason why you can't do that, and don't take so fucking long to respond this time. I finally did get an email, and they're demanding some bullshit fee for $2,000. There should be no reason why it can't just be deducted from my cash that's sitting there now. I asked the bank to do it just now.
That's fine, ask them.
I did, but I swear it'd be faster for them to send a response by carrier pigeon than email, so it could be a while.
What bank account do you have in Canada?
Royal Bank of Canada.
Talk to the bank first and let me know.
I just told you I did. Christ, do you even read my messages here before responding to them?
When you have respond from bank, let me know. Do you have WhatsApp? I want us to connect.
No, I don't have that garbage, and I'm not going to install it just for you either.
That's fine. Install and open WhatsApp, then I can add you on WhatsApp.
For fuck's sake, I just told you I'm not going to install that crap. One thing's for sure, if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, you'll be safe because you clearly don't have any brains to eat.
Sometimes you speak like a fool. I think it's time I withdraw myself from your case.
That's rich coming from you. Why don't you make yourself useful and go over to that shitty bank you chose and light a fire under their ass? It's getting ridiculous.
That's what I mean. Talking to you is talking to a fool because a fool has nothing to lose. Please let this be our last communication.
Christ, your asshole must be jealous of all the shit coming out of your mouth right now.
Tell that to your mum.
I already did, just last week as a matter of fact.
Dear customer, Mr. Frank Rizzo, the management of Trustfort Bank acknowledges your mail. And also, we would like to apologize to you that the IMF fee won't be deducted from your online banking account. You have to pay this fee to the IMF for them to grant us access to the code that will be sent to you to complete your transfer. Take note, this is a one-time given code which is required in your all transaction. Thanks, with respectful regards, Mr. Clement Frank.
Well, those idiots at the bank say they can't just deduct the IMF fee from my winnings, so I'll see if I can borrow it from my lawyer because I don't have that kind of money laying around.
Okay, try your best.
Okay, my lawyer looked over this email from the bank and he said it's complete bullshit. He said the IMF doesn't handle bank transfers of individual people. They're an organization that works to promote global economic growth and financial stability, encourage international trade, and reduce poverty around the world.
IMF is an international monitoring agency, is responsible for all international transfer money policy. This is a government agency that has different sections. Since your lawyer said is a bullshit, that means you will lose your fund because there's no way you will get your fund without the code. I must advise you to borrow the amount and sort yourself and get your winning prize. If you keep relaying on your barrister, things may go wrong. I know what I'm saying.
Okay, I guess my lawyer just said that bullshit so he wouldn't have to lend me the money then. What an asshole. Well, I was able to get the money from someone else, so I'll check with the bank now to find out how they want me to send it to them.
Yes, you're right. Your lawyer said that, so you don't ask him for any loan. Thanks your friend for helping you out. You have to make sure you return back to them with interest once you're done with your transfer.
Hey, Clement, how's it hanging? Sorry for the delay, but I have to borrow this money from a bunch of different people, but I finally have the amount you asked for. So how do I send it to you?
Dear customer, Mr. Frank Rizzo, thanks for your mail. I have talked with the IMF, and they will give us access to the IMF code once they receive your payment. They want the payment to be sent through Bitcoin for fast receiving, so they can provide us with the code today. You're required to send the total amount with the Bitcoin wallet. Below is the Bitcoin wallet and also an attached BTC barcode for your payment. Kindly proceed with your payment and send a screenshot of your Bitcoin transfer and also your purchase receipt. Kindly acknowledge this email once received by you. Thanks. With respectful regards, Mr. Clement Frank.
Hello, Frank. What is the news from the bank? Today is Monday, so you should contact them and make sure you got the code and complete your transfer.
Yeah, I heard from the bank, and they want me to pay them with that Bitcoin bullshit. What kind of bank demands to be paid by cryptocurrency?
This is more shady than the Amazon rainforest.
I don't know how to use that crap, so I'll see if I can't pay them another way.
Okay, Frank, I believe they bank explain why you should send the payment through Bitcoin, but if you don't know how to use Bitcoin, then write to them to provide you an account option. I think there should be Bitcoin agent to help you when you visit their branch anywhere around you. Are you there?
Okay, I got the agent to help me with this, but I kept getting this error message. He told me it's really common for scammers to demand payment in cryptocurrency, and that this is definitely a scam.
When you're doing things, not everything you tell agent, general fraud is everywhere. You do things that you believe and do not allow anyone drive you off your destiny. I don't know much about Bitcoin, so I advise you contact the bank and ask them for an account since you don't know how to use Bitcoin.
Well, I think the agent definitely knows how to use Bitcoin, and he's positive this is a scam.
If the agent knows how to use Bitcoin, then he should check the Bitcoin code. There's not scam here, Mr. Frank.
He did, and that's how we kept getting the warning that this wallet belongs to a scammer.
Where is the evidence that showed that the wallet belonged to a scammer?
I just showed it to you.
This is not evidence.
Well, what the fuck is it then?
This is a report sent by the agent. You see their messages.
No, it came from Bitcoin.
The receiver wallet has been reported for fraud. That to say the agent report the wallet.
No, it means the wallet belongs to a scammer.
The wallet cannot be fraud. Bank is not stupid to provide a fraud wallet. I believe the agent did that for a purpose. Maybe you told him you won the prize?
Are you kidding? Those idiots at that joke of a bank are barely capable of sending an email.
Mr. Frank, I am your online claiming agent, and I want you to receive your winning with stressed.
I didn't tell the agent
Jack shit about what the payment was for.
Write to the bank and ask them to provide you an account. This is very simple.
Provide me with what account? What do you mean by that? You mean another method of payment?
Write to the bank and ask them to provide you an account to send your payment.
Okay, this better work then.
Just have faith and follow my directions. Send them an email first.
Hey, Clement. Okay, I've been trying to figure out this Bitcoin bullshit all morning, and sorry, but there has to be another way of paying this fee.
Mr. Frank Rizzo, thanks for your mail. Since you find it difficult to use Bitcoin, then you have to send your payment to the IMF USA agency with the account below. Kindly proceed with your payment and send us your deposit receipt for confirmation. Thanks.
Okay, they want me to do a direct bank transfer now. That sounds a lot less shady, at least.
That's good to hear. You can now send your payment without stress.
Hey, Clement, I was finally able to send the payment for the IMF code fee with that info you gave me. Attached is the receipt for the bank transfer. Looking forward to finally getting that IMF code now.
Mr. Frank Rizzo, I acknowledge your payment receipt. I have sent to the IMF for confirmation. Note, the IMF will provide the code once they confirmed your payment, and your payment may take up to 48 hours to be received by them. I will keep you posted. Thanks.
Do you still need my assistance, Mr. Frank?
No, screw that. I was finally able to make the payment by bank transfer. Thank Christ. Can't wait to finally be done with this fucking nightmare.
I'm happy for you. So when will you get the code from bank?
They said it will take up to 48 hours to receive the code.
So hopefully the IMF is more on the ball than those numbnuts at your bank.
Yes.
Mr. Frank Rizzo, this is for your kind information regarding your payment. The IMF agency is yet to receive your payment. Kindly check if your transfer was successfully approved. If yes, then we have to wait until the end of today. Thanks.
Hello, Frank. How is your day? Have you received the code from the bank?
No, now they're trying to tell me the IMF didn't receive my payment. I have a receipt from my bank showing the transfer was successful, so I gotta try and get down to the bottom of this now.
When did you make the transfer? Have you checked or called your bank to know why the person has not received the payment?
Well, I was at the bank this morning and they insisted that this payment went through successfully, just like the receipt said. So I went to my lawyer to see what he could do, and he got on the phone with the IMF. And big surprise here. They don't have an office in Missouri, and there is no Sherry Brown anywhere in their personnel records. What kind of scam is this?
What is your problem, Frank? The IMF is a big institution, and they only share information to banks, not individual. You are calling the IMF to get any information, then you're wasting your time, and your time...
No, what is your fucking problem? The IMF only has a head office in Washington, D.C. No satellite offices. Certainly not in bumfuck Missouri, that's for sure.
You're to report to bank and let them know what the payment went through.
Oh, you're damn right I will. This Sherry bitch has probably already skipped the country with my money now. These weren't exactly friends I borrowed this money from, and the interest is 60% payable by the end of the week, or 2 goons show up at my door to shatter my fucking kneecaps.
No one has made away with your money, dear. Write the bank and inform them that you have confirmed from your bank that your transfer was successful. It left for the bank to communicate with the IMF officer for more verification.
Right. They probably got scammed by this person, too, so long as I get my money in time to pay back Big Vinny.
Inform the bank. They will deal with it if they're a problem to fix with the IMF officer.
I was at the bank this morning and they confirmed the transfer was successful, just like the receipt said it was. I think that Sherry Brown took the money for herself because there isn't even anyone by that name working for the IMF. They don't even have an office in Missouri. I don't know what kind of scam this is, but it's more fishy than a 7-Eleven sushi roll. You need to get my money back before the end of the week, though, or I'm a dead man.
Mr. Frank Rizzo, thanks for your email. Furthermore, we want to understand that we don't deal with scammers, and the information given to you was provided by the IMF office. We have investigated the account given to you, and yet no payments were found. Yes, you have made your transaction. That doesn't mean it has been received by the account owner. This issue occurs very well in international banking transfer. I urge you to visit your bank and ask them to trace the transaction and approve it or cancel it immediately. They will do that for you immediately. Once the fund is returned, we will provide you with a local Canada account said by the IMF. Kindly follow this instruction today.
Dear winner, Mr. Frank, I complained to the National Lottery Management regarding the issue with your payment with the bank to IMF. So they have talked to the bank management to check the IMF agent account properly. I want you to understand that this very bank, over 50 winners, has gotten theirs winning prize from them without any issue. So please follow the direction of the bank so the issue regarding your transfer will be resolved and you will get your code and complete your transfer. My aim as your online agent is to ensure that you got your winning prize. Are you there? What is the news from the bank? I'm still waiting to hear from you. I'm still waiting for your response, Frank. Hello, Frank? Hello, Mr. Frank?
Hey, Nora, sorry to fall off the face of the earth like this, but I just got out of jail now. I was at the bank demanding that they refund my money so I could send it again, and they refused.
They claim it was collected by the recipient, so there's nothing they can do.
So I grabbed this pencil neck teller by the hair and stapled a withdrawal slip to his forehead and then slapped him around a bit. Apparently that's illegal to do. Can you tell me what's happening with my winnings now? I better still be able to collect it soon.
Oh, sorry to hear about this. I hope you're doing well. Very unfortunate the bank didn't receive your payment, so you have to request your bank to trace and reverse it. Your winning is intact with the bank.
Well, thank Christ, because if I don't pay back Big Vinny that money I sent, I'm a dead man by the end of this week. My bank was very clear that that money was collected by that Sherry Brown. So this is all your bank's fault for using a scammer to collect my money. They need to get that money from her, not me.
Please, I'm not here to say much about this. The bank has already informed you during the time to get your fund back as early as possible. If you're not ready to collect your winning, you can abounding it with the bank. It up to you, because ever since I helped you to get your winning has been one storyline to the old. I wonder the kind of life you will live after getting your winning prize.
Oh, you bet your sweet tits I'm ready to collect, but this Sherry Brown collected my money and kept it for herself. She's a fucking scammer. The bank needs to take legal action with her. It's not my fault.
If you're ready to collect your winning prize, look for the amount and pay the bank so you can get the code to complete the transfer your winning prize. Go to your bank and request them to trace the transfer or report the account for refund. Once her account is put on hold, the truth can be revealed that she took the money but focused on how to get your winning prize.
Well, I sure as hell can't borrow any more money to pay this fee again. So I tried contacting the bank directly to speak to someone else because this Clement Frank prick is completely useless. Turns out this bank doesn't even exist. So I contacted the UK lottery directly to talk to someone higher up than you to get some help on this, and they told me there is nobody by your name working for them and that I never won anything. They told me this is all a scam.
That's good for you. The National Lottery will never give you any information of any winning person. Even if the person called you will be told is a scam. The management has direction its service to save winners and people from losing their winning prize. I will advise you to clear your payment with the bank and get your winning prize. If you choose your own way, then let it be as you wish.
I got my lawyer to talk to them, and they told him that they have never used this bank. They also pointed out that there is no such thing as an IMF fee for international winners to be able to collect their winnings. So he contacted the PRA, Prudential Regulation Authority, who regulate all the banks in the UK, and they informed him that this bank does not exist.
Fine then, if you said and I time you that the bank exists. So you want your winning pulled out from the bank?
What winning? Both the UK lottery and the PRA have informed me that this is a scam. Now I'm a dead man because I owe Big Vinny 10 grand with the interest now, and there's no way in hell I can pay that by the end of the week. My lawyer said that if you don't return my money, he will report you to Interpol.
That's old news. Make it fast.
He is also reporting you to Economic and Financial Crimes Commission now that he has your IP address.
You're free and you're welcome.
He also said you are a mugu,